dollar and a dream. All I had was my city and my team. Never had no money and no green, yeah. Still I'm getting there, still I'm getting there. Y'all these hoes, you can't turn into no queen. You want that clout plus to be up on the scene, yeah. You're too sweet with some sauce up on the screen, yeah. Now you getting there.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It's your boy D Bros, Dan Bruisin in the building. Welcome to the show, guys. Hope you guys are being safe, being healthy through all of this craziness. Man, welcome to the show. Today, we are going to be doing a mid-season review of Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2. We have got 9 great episodes so far, and they were pretty awesome, guys. I can't lie. There was a lot of cool stuff in there, and I'm excited about the other 9 episodes that they're going to give us coming up to end the season and the series and move on to the next one. So let's get into it, guys. So we're going to start with Believe It or Not, episode 1. It starts off, the Rangers are skeptical when Steele says he's found clues that proves Evox may not be destroyed. Okay, he may have returned. Rangers didn't want to believe him, and they paid the price. They ended up finding it out. I thought this was a really cool episode. Steele is just an awesome character. He kind of tricked the Rangers into going that way, into finding Evox. They thought he was full of crap, and lo and behold, look what happened. Evox was back. And this is where things got pretty cool. Save Our Shores was the next episode. This was the environmental episode about Roxy's aunt. It was kind of cool. We got to see like the good Roxy and what she was doing. She was working for her aunt, and they dropped a bunch of trash into the ocean, hurt a bunch of animals. Long story short, they had to make that right, and her aunt didn't want to pay for it. But once they saw this turtle that was hurt, she's like, no, whatever you guys need, I'll pay for it. This was my responsibility to take care of. This is my problem. And she did it. It was a good episode. I really liked that one. The next one I thought was super cool. This one was called Game On. What's it say? It's not all fun and games when Devin's favorite video game is brought to life in the form of a new Robotron. And yes, there was some crazy stuff. So it starts off where they're playing this video game, but it's like real life, and this girl is kind of cheating to help her sick brother. This is one I wish they would have talked about the sick brother a little bit more, gave him a little bit more backstory, but I really liked that episode. It was fun. Now we got to throw in here, since we're into it, Devin's dad is like Evox now. Like Evox turned into Devin's dad. We don't know where Devin's dad is. They have not shown really what they've done with him, or if he's fused into one or what. So I'm excited to learn about this. I wanted to tell you about that because it's going to get more and more. Then we've got Artist Anonymous. Ravi secretly repaints a local art mural, but a strange artist arrives and claims the work as his own. So this was a cool episode. They keep playing on the character story arcs and backstories, and I love when they do that. So we knew last season that Ravi had a gift. He was really good at art, but he was hiding it from his mom because his mom doesn't really think art is like a useful tool in life. And he made this beautiful mural, and he was finishing it up, and his mom came running down the alley that he was painting, and she knew, or well, I don't want to say she knew, but she thought something was fishy, and he lied to her. And long story short, this mural that he painted was all over the news. It blew up all over social media. Everyone was loving that thing, and he didn't put his name on it. So Evox is like, yo, I'm going to go mess with them. He turns this monster into like a human and brings the mayor, Evox. He turns into the mayor, and he brings this painter that claims that he is the painter. And obviously Robbie and the Rangers are like very skeptical because they know that Robbie painted it, okay? So this is where things get cool. They almost blow up the Rangers without their costumes on. They throw this like explosive paint, and I just thought it was cool action sequence. They don't do that too much on shows. It's like too violent. I thought it was super cool. You almost made the Rangers blow up for real. I liked it. They solved their problem. Robbie ended up telling his mom, like, no, I painted this. He's not the real painter, and that's when things got crazy. They took that guy out. I love it. They're realizing that Evox, when he turns into Devin's dad, he takes a lot of Morphex out of him. So he needs to recharge on Morphex or he's going to turn back. And it's slowly, it's getting to him. He's like getting sick and it's kind of crazy. The next one we got is Cruisin for a Bruisin. Devin discovers that Cruz has some skills that will help the Beast, Morphers, Rangers in battle and pushes him to join the team. So they're at target practice, they're shooting, and good old Cruz is blasting everything. And Devin's like, yo, we need Cruz on the team. And tell you the truth, it wasn't a good idea. It was good at first, but Devin didn't teach him any hand-to-hand combat, and it got him in trouble. The story in this lesson is know what you're good at and use your allies for what they're good at. Don't force them into other things. And honestly, it was cool because they got the Beast X, I think is the Beast X King power or whatever, like their newer suits, super cool, and their Beast bots got to talk through them. So I thought that was really awesome. I love that kind of thing. Like I loved Saba back in the Mighty Morphin days, and it was cool that they had a resemblance of that. Good episode. We like that one. Then we've got the Blame Game. Steel learns the concept of discipline and takes it too far, putting one of the Beast Morphers Rangers in danger. So this was a fun one. This is one of those Steel moments where he's learning discipline and he's just taking it way too far. Like he saw this dad at the park discipline his daughter, and at first he thought he was being mean. Then the Rangers are like, no, that's discipline. Sometimes you have to learn a hard lesson. And long story short, he took it too far and was making everybody do punishment for things that weren't really that big of a deal. He ended up messing with this one kid and got him fired. And they took control of the Gold Ranger for a little bit. And the Gold Ranger was doing something for Evox that was like later on in the episode's going to come out. It was quite an episode. I loved this one. And still we got the mayor Evox acting like the mayor, and we still don't know where Devin's dad is, okay? Then we've got Beast King Rampage. The Power Rangers are given access to a powerful new Zord, but Evox has designs to steal it for himself. So last episode I was talking about Evox had Nate under his control for a little bit, and he was working on trying to get that Megazord, okay? So this is all about getting that Beast X Megazord, and man, that thing was bad. I loved it. They just, the storylines and the build-up, and, you know, usually by this time you already got that second Zord, and no, they built it up. Like, usually by, like, Season 2, Episode 1, they got their new Megazord and new powers. So they built it up and didn't just force it in. I loved it. It was a good episode. Then the next one was boxed in. The Pan Global Games have arrived in Coral Harbor, but Ranger duties prevent the teams from attending any of the events. Sorry, I got my computer all the way down here. I can't really read it right now. I swear I can read. So this one, the Pan American Games are going on, and the Rangers really want to watch it. This is more of an episode about Robbie kind of being selfish, where he wants to just watch the games and he doesn't care, and he puts the Rangers' security in check. This was a nice episode. I love it. I like every episode has a meaning. It was well scripted. It was a good episode. And then we got to talk about Secret Struggle, okay? Steele learned that Nate and Zoe have feelings for each other and tries to bring them together, despite the strict grid battle force rules that forbid relationships between Power Rangers. Okay, so this is the plot A is about Steele finds out about these two, Nate and Zoe. They've had a relationship for a while, but they haven't forced it. They haven't really touched on it in a while till this episode, which I kind of thought was nice. They weren't trying to force it on us or anything like that. And Steele finds out, and he's going to keep it a secret, but he's trying to force these guys together. He gets them together. He steals Nate's soup at the restaurant, so they have to share the same soup or noodles, ramen, whatever it was, and they almost do the little, what is it, the Lady and the Tramp noodle kiss thing, and then he spills the soup everywhere. So that was quite funny. But the plot B is this is where things get crazy. So Evox is still the mayor, but he's with the Rangers, and the Rangers saw him with Evil Roxy, and they're like, oh, we're putting you on a lockdown now. You can't go anywhere without us. And he's not trying to give up his source that he's the, that he's Evox. He's trying to stay the mayor so he can keep an eye on them. So Blaze and Roxy are trying to give him some more X. It doesn't work out. What was cool about this episode was the commander finds out about Nate and Zoe having a relationship. First, she's pissed about it, but then she sees how they work really well in battle and destroy a monster and sacrifice each other to help each other. And she's like, you know what? I was wrong. You guys work better together. And then at the end, that was just a great mid-season finale cliffhanger. Power Rangers does not do this enough. They showed Evox, the mayor turning into Evox, and Devin's face just like what is going on? And it was great. It was fun. Now we're on a cliffhanger. Devin wants to know what's going on with his dad, and here we are, guys. There was a lot here. I know I missed some things, but I watched every episode. Some I watched multiple times. This was a great first half of a season of Power Rangers. One of the best I've seen in a long time. The character development, on point. The action, the storyline. I loved it. The story arcs, the villains, and how we have a good and evil Blaze and Roxy now. Ben and Betty are really good supporting comedy characters. I love it. I like how they have almost every Ranger has like a parental figure in their life, from Roxy's aunt to Zoe's mom, the reporter, to Robbie's mom, the commander, to Devin's dad as the mayor. There's a lot of connectivity here, and it keeps meshing together, and I love it. I love what Hasbro's doing. Shout out Hasbro, Nickelodeon. Great job, man. And all the cast, they picked a great cast. What do you guys think about this show? We want to know. We love it. Let's go Power Rangers, Beast Morphers. We can't wait for episode 10 and to get back in this. We love you guys. Thanks for watching the show. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. We appreciate all of the support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified when we drop a new video. Also, make sure you check out our Square site and cop a brand new fan club t-shirt. If you got time, check us out on all other social media platforms. We love you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.